Okay, so as I am recording this audio here, the two Mcjuggernuggets videos, you know which ones I'm talking about, were uploaded 13 and 19 hours ago. Alright. I just wanted to talk about Mcjuggernuggets because, everybody is right now. Everybody's in shock over what's happened. And, I don't really care if nobody watches this video. Most people probably won't have the patience to, and I probably wouldn't either if this was somebody else's video, but I just feel like I need to express my thoughts and feelings about this. So today I go onto YouTube and I see in my subscription box two videos from Mcjuggernuggets. One saying Psycho Kid kills father and Psycho Kid flees country, and I was sort of disoriented, just trying to wrap my head around it all. Psycho Kid kills father. I mean, just looking at the title of that video, it seemed too insane to be true. Like, if he actually killed him, oh god, like why would he record and upload it to YouTube, And wouldn't the police be after him and such? Well, anyway, I watched the video. Afterwards, I mean, judging by the way there wasn't any, flash when he fired the gun and Big Brother's so-and-so acting, I came to the conclusion that that pretty much proved Mcjuggernuggets fake. I mean, it was so blatantly obvious, and I didn't have much of a reaction because I was just trying to process it all. It was a very strange video. But then I got around to watching the Psycho Kid Flees Country video. Now, I've been watching Mcjuggernuggets for almost 2 years now, and like most people, the first video I saw was Psycho Dad destroys Xbox, the one where his dad destroys his Xbox for him playing it on his HD TV, and I think I actually saw that one a few years ago, probably not long after it first came out, but somehow I discovered the rest of the Psycho videos. This was probably around October 2014, if I had to take a guess. I think this was before he started vlogging and everything, and it was just like the kind of first wave of the Psycho series before everything spun out of control when he grilled Psycho Dad's Wii U and was living out in the tent in his woods. Yeah, I mean, I remember around that time, the majority of people, thought that these videos were real. And I mean, there are always gonna be those people right now who are like, oh, we knew it was fake all along, you fucking idiots, blah blah blah, and whatnot, just to prove their, almost desperately prove their, superior intellect or whatever. But most people were fooled at some point, and I've seen almost every single Mcjuggernuggets video since I've started watching. I skipped a little through some of the really long, mundane videos, like the construction series and such, but mostly I've put in quite a lot of effort to keep up with this channel, and you can't exactly start watching Mcjuggernuggets, like with Angry Grandpa, where all you need to know is that it's a crazy old guy who's primarily trailer trash, hates cats, hates Elvis, is divorced, has a son and a girlfriend who are, weird. But with Mcjuggernuggets, it's like a TV series almost. There's just so much to it, so much shit that has happened within a small amount of time, and so many things that linked to some other event or thing that's happened in the past. It's it's like a TV series pretty much. I'm glad that I started watching it when I did. I can't imagine. It's hard to imagine what it would be like for people who've never seen these videos before to go to this channel. I guess they'd be pretty confused. You'd have to go back a couple of years and just like watch all of these videos to keep up with it all. With Mcjuggernuggets, it seems that mostly there were two primary audience members, and neither were all that intelligent or interesting in the end, although occasionally there were funny comments. But you know, these people were mostly like 9 to 13-year-old kids and unknown age, cynical douchebags who were just there to leave like really mean comments. And the fact of the matter is, 3/4 of the people who were only watching these videos to see the drama, you know, and I was one of them as well. I mean, something we convinced ourselves was Jesse was deluded about, and thought they all wanted to see his sketch and gaming videos, and it's hard to describe the feeling from watching videos like this. I mean, it's entertaining, but you know, it's also very negative and kind of sick that you're getting such pleasure and entertainment out of someone suffer so much, essentially, even though Jesse could be a real arse at times. But you know, just like any TV series, you get to know the characters as if they were actual people, and you form opinions of them and all of the situations that have happened. I mean, it's entertaining, but also very immersive and emotional at times. You know, it's something that it's I mean, you know, if you're like me who watched the videos every time there was a new one for this amount of time, it's something that, you know, sticks with you. It's something that you think about even when you're not on YouTube or whatever. Now, did I think the videos were fake? Yes and no, but you know, mostly no. I mean, for a long time I believed the videos were real, but recently, especially this year, I'd grown increasingly skeptical. You know, the main thing was just the very nature of these videos, how there was like always drama and fuckery and chaos in Jesse's life every single day, and just the timing of the events and the way that everything panned out just seemed too insane and kind of perfectly timed to be true at times. You know, it was very realistic, but it seemed slightly ingenuine in that way. You know. Also, if anyone remembers that video where Jesse gets arrested and people found the police costume on Amazon, there was also that video recently with some atrocious acting from Tom, and you know the one I'm talking about. And recently, there was this whole ordeal with Red Sun Entertainment, this company that Jesse had supposedly been signed to in Los Angeles, and sorry, I was to be honest, I can't really remember what my reaction to it was. I thought I was a bit in denial. I thought, well, maybe he's not going to mention it on his videos because his dad has started watching his videos, and once he goes forth with his big plan, he talks off. He won't want him to be able to find him, or something like that. You know, that was how I kept telling myself. I mean, I wanted to believe the videos were real because once you find out they're not real, they just lose that special feeling, you know, of intensity and excitement. And once you watch them again, you're, I mean, you know, and you're aware that they're not real. It's all you can really think about. So, yeah, I mean, it's just not the same as knowing that it's not real, really. And the main factor that went into me believing the videos were real were the fact that there were these, you know, long-ass videos that were done in only 1 to 4 takes, mostly. And I thought if they were indeed scripted, that would mean that everyone would have to learn their parts, get into character, and on top of that, just be in the video for that current day, and Jesse would have to edit and upload and film the videos on top of that, and, you know, write what's going to happen for the next day. I mean, it just seemed too insane to be true, because if that were the case, he would never have any free time or even time to sleep. So, I mean, my guess of how it was all done is that they had gotten to the point where they were all so good in character that all Jesse had to do was tell them the physical actions and scenarios, and I'd say a good portion of the dialogue was probably improvised. I mean, in the past week, seeing the videos of Jesse in the room losing his mind and going insane, pretty much, and putting it out there for everyone to see, you know, that actually really disturbed me. So I actually wrote Jesse a letter, which I was going to send to him on Facebook, but I never actually ended up doing that, and I'm not going to read it because I'm too embarrassed to. Yeah. Alright, so Psycho Kid Flees Country. My reaction throughout the video was mostly just confusion. I was just trying to wrap my head around it all. I mean, it's pretty crazy. But when the big reveal happened at the end, I started just laughing like a madman and stamping my feet on the floor. It was just unbelievable. It was just so perfect the way that it happened. You know, I wasn't entirely surprised, but it was really cool. You know, it was really clever how they did that. It was unbelievable, and I think that's the best way to describe this whole thing. I mean, this has never happened before. I mean, sure there've been fake YouTube rage videos which people then turn into characters like Copper Cab or Brotherhood Productions, and I'm sure people are very skeptical of Waffle Tone Angry Grandpa right now. But nothing like this has ever been done to this extent. I mean, when you think of all the hard work and effort and sacrifice and creativity, the acting, I mean, the scenarios and the stories and just everything that went into this, it's just completely mind-blowing. It's crazy. This will definitely go down in YouTube history, and us who are alive right now in 2016 and have been watching Mcjuggernuggets for as long as I have will be able to say to the future generations that they remember when people were conflicted on whether these were real or fake, and when these insane videos were brand new, and when the big reveal happened. I mean, it's just, I guess all that we can do now is sit back and process this all and wait to see what happens next. Will Jesse end up cutting his awful split-ended mop of a hairdo and shaving his face? Will everyone get together and do some kind of reflections, Q&A and bloopers video or videos? What will Jesse do at this new company? What's Jesse's true personality like? I'm still looking forward to all that stuff. So, it's not completely over yet. And some people may be mad at the fact that this isn't real, and while it is disappointing in a way, my feelings about it and the way that it was revealed are mostly positive. I mean, for one thing, I'm glad that Jesse's life isn't as hellish as it appears, and Psycho Dad isn't as much of a broken, angry, bitter, miserable individual. Nobody should have to live like that. It kind of pained me to watch these videos at a point. I guess mostly I'm just thankful for all the entertainment and immersion and emotions that this channel has given me over that amount of time that I've been watching it. It kind of, makes your head spin and turns your world upside down somewhat when something you've been following every day for almost 2 years turns out to all be an act. But, I'm glad things are working out for them and working out for Jesse. Fuck. I guess we'll have to find something else to watch now, won't we? Damn. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. So props to Mcjuggernuggets, Jesse Ridgway, everybody who was in these videos and contributed to them for creating an epic and extraordinary YouTube series. And don't forget to keep it rigid. Okay, I'll probably edit that out, that was pretty bad. Yeah, cool.